Alright guys, what's up? I'm here. I know it's been a while, it's been like a week or so since last time I was here. I think it's been a week to my knowledge. But I'm here. I'm still alive, just so you guys know. Everything's working as intended. So we're gonna get started in a little bit here, but I'm gonna wait a little bit before I do that, just to make sure everybody gets here, and yada yada yada. Oh God. Alright, so right off the bat, I'm just gonna say this right now. I'm not ranking these based on how good they are exclusively. This is more so an aesthetic and just how much I like them overall. You know, some things, you know, I might enjoy about the supers that are like functional. You know, I like the Oki or damage or something like that. But most of it's gonna be aesthetic stuff. You know, how the super looks, how well does it connect in combos, stuff like that. So there's gonna be an overall how much I favor it, but it's not gonna be exclusively how good it is, you know. This list would look way different if I ranked it like that, and I don't want to stir any more trouble since, you know, my other tier lists. So this is mostly, I would say, like 80% based on like aesthetic wise, 80%, and then the rest is like how good it is, how well does it work in combos, and all that stuff. So that's the basis for. Actually, I probably want to turn this down, actually. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. Just a tad. Yo, what's up, Eldo? Did you pull cooler or no? I'm guessing no, because your profile picture is Goku, so that's just my guess. Is it visual or practicality? Both. Mostly visual though. Mostly visual. Like, I think how I'm gonna do this is 80% visual, and then like the other 20% is like practicality wise. You still haven't pulled cooler yet? God damn, dude. This week has been rough for you, boy. It's a good thing I had a lot of filler videos, cause I was not feeling it this week, and now I'm out of filler videos. So now I gotta actually grind my projects out a little bit more. I have like the blueprints for like 3 different videos. I just need to actually sit down and record it. Android 17's ground level 1. Zamasu finna have super high up or I get mad. I'm gonna tell you this right now, Zamasu's supers aren't gonna be that high. I'm not gonna lie. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Alright, I guess we can start ranking them now. I think I waited long enough. So, let's just go down the line real quick. So, first we have Android 16's level 1s. So, I'm gonna put his super. I'm gonna put it here at eh. It's like okay, it's good. You know, it keeps the opponent like still, so it's very easy to DHC from, but like visual-wise, it's not really that cool. You know, it's just a standard beam attack, really. His off the ground level 1 looks slightly better because you can like see much more of the beam as it hits the ground, but I don't think it raises it any higher than that. You're in love with Jujutsu Kaisen manga? Please read it. And maybe I might read it. You know how lazy I am into getting into new shit. If Spirit Excalibur isn't high, I'm gonna get mad. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be up there. It's gonna be up there. Alright, Android 16's first level 3 is, I think it's a good one. I really like it. I like the fact that not only is it a command grab, so it has more practicality than other supers, but just the fact that he slams you into the ground, and then as he's blowing you the fuck up, the entire arena explodes with it. I think that's really fucking cool. I love hitting people with this level 3. It's so satisfying, especially when it kills, because you get the destructive finish. Like, bro, this level 3 is cool as fuck. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, so next we have the self-destruct level 3, and I think it's I think it's solid. I was gonna put in great just for the meme, because this super is literally a meme. It's literally a meme. The only way you can like 100% hit somebody with this is if you use Android 18 barrier and they absorb a hit and they don't vanish. That's literally it. This super is literally a meme, but it's really funny because it's not like Gogeta 4s where it's actually like, oh yeah, this is a real threat. It's like, no, you just toss this out at like the end of sets. Like say like you're playing someone like 1st to 10, and like on the 8th game you toss this shit out because it's like you haven't used it at all. So you're kind of like, he won't dodge this, right? Yeah, I think it's a solid one. It's fine. Nothing special, but definitely meme-worthy. If Gogeta Blue level 5-3 and Air level 1 isn't godlike, you're gonna be pissed. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, Android 17's Grounded level 1. I think it's a great super. I like it. I like it a lot. Q and DM, sure. Alright. So yeah, 17's level 1's good. I like it a lot. You can do some interesting stuff with it outside of it just doing more damage than the other one. The only thing keeping it from being godlike to me honestly, is the fact that first of all it's grounded only, which isn't a huge issue for 17 because he can get SKD anywhere now, but like that still can limit how you do things with certain characters. And also the fact, I feel like this super needed a little bit more. I think it's cool, but only when it kills. It is not cool like without killing with it. If you just do it regularly, it's not cool at all. It would probably be like down here. But only because of the fact that when you get that kill and he's just sitting there looking at you, that's what makes this thing great. Other than that, it would probably be like here or like here. It would be like lower. I don't think this super is that cool outside of that. But, you know, that's just me. Alright. This super, I love this super. I think this super is godlike. Even though it's not as flashy as his other level 1, this one literally just says fuck you. Like dead ass. Like if your opponent's just doing dumb shit, you can literally just do this and just knock them out of it. Like it doesn't lose to anything. Anything. It goes through supers. It goes through. The only thing you can do is reflect it or maybe DP it. But it probably goes through your DP anyway, so reflect is really your only option. I love the super. The super is so cool and it's funny as fuck. Especially when you kill with it, because when you kill with it, it knocks them out of the ring. And it's also his DHC super, which is so much better than when it was in Season 1. Like, good lord. This character was so bad in Season 1. I'm very glad they changed it. Alright, 17's level 3. It's I feel like they should have copied it from Xenoverse, where it's just like this huge flash of green lightning rather than this whole disc thing. I feel like if it looked like Xenoverse's version of that move, I feel like I would like it a lot more. But the whole disc donut thing is kind of It's kind of lame, to be honest. I'm not a huge fan of this level 3. You can definitely smoke people though. You can definitely toss this out when they least expect it, but you know, I don't think this super is that special. It's kind of whatever. Alright, Android 18's level 1. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of 18's level 1. I get the reference is doing, but you know what? You know what they should have did actually? They should have made this a level 2. And if you activate the level 2, 17 shows up beside her, and then they do the volley attack they did on Gohan. If they did that, this super will automatically go up, and then level 2 would be in Godlike. But this super is kind of lame. It sets up a lot of characters though, like Adult Gohan and Krillin. Which, actually, I probably... I'd probably put it here at It does have some really good functionality-wise. Visually, it's not really that cool. And for being the attack that killed Gohan, it's kind of like... whatever. You know? You think the startup is fire, but overall 17's level 3 is yeah. That's why I didn't put it in lame. Like, lame is literally like no redeeming qualities whatsoever. But the startup is cool. But everything else is kind of whatever. But yeah, 18's level 1. It's kind of meh. The practicality is the only thing that keeps it from being here, honestly. But it has so many practicality of like uses, like with Gohan, Krillin. I think you can do stuff with like Broly or something, but I'm not 100% sure. But she has a lot of synergy with this level 1. 18's level 3, so I'm gonna also include the version with Krillin in it. And I would actually say this is a solid level 3. I really like it a lot. I wish that the version... I wish there was more to it with the Krillin version. Because literally just copy and paste. The only difference is that it uses Krillin's Kamehameha. And I feel like they could have did a little bit more with that. Just a little bit more. But, you know. She is a day 1 character. So I'm not... I probably wasn't expecting it to be a lot. But I feel like they could have did a little bit more with this level 3. But it's definitely solid. Like, top 3 best level 3s in the game, practicality-wise. But visually, it's okay. It's cool. You know? It's cool. Alright, this level 1's lame as fuck. I don't like this level 1 at all. It's not cool. Just like 18's level 1, it has some practicality, but it's way less than the 18's. Like, her level 1 is lame. I do not like it. It's really boring. And being a unique character to Dragon Ball, they should have did a lot more with this level 1. And it's like, even if they kept it the same, I feel like the visual effects for it is not that cool either. Like, when you kill with it, it doesn't destroy the entire arena, which you think it would, because it's literally incinerating the entire ground. Like, you would think that's what happens when you kill, but no, it doesn't do that. Like, it's really lame. I'm not a fan. Alright, her Candy Beam. Candy Beam is here. Yeah, Candy Beam's here. It's cool that she has one, you know, her being a Majin and everything, and the fact that, like, her thing in the story mode is her, like, eating people. And when you kill somebody with it, she actually eats you. Like, you don't come back. So I think that's cool. But visually, it's not really cool. You know, it's not like each character has their own specific cookie type, like Majin Buu, and we'll get to him. But everybody turns into like a generic set of 4 different candies, and like it's kind of whatever. Her shit looks awesome. Nah, I just don't agree. I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's cool, dude. Here's the thing. Here's the thing that they could have did. I feel like if they added a destructive finish to this, it would go way higher. This level 1 feels so weak. Like, the effects on it is not that cool. Like the ground explosions can look cool, but like most of the time the effects like start up after the opponent's already been hit, so it doesn't even look like the attack actually hit them, and then it doesn't destructive finish like when you kill with it. Like, bro, this super's lame, dude. They could have did more with this super. They could have did more. I can probably put it up 1 tier, but I don't like it, dude. I don't like it. Oh, her Candy Beam? I don't think it's cool. Me personally. And like, here's the thing. The thing about her Candy Beam is that not only is it like literally almost copy and paste from Majin Buu, which makes sense because she's a Majin, but even in older Dragon Ball games, when characters had their own version of the Candy Beam, like they would do different stuff to the actual candy. Like, remember in like Tenkaichi 3 when freaking like Oob or Buhan like turned you into candy, and they would literally like step on you and like kick you around and shit. Or when Fat Boo did it, I think he like he sat on top of you and kicked you. Like, stuff like that makes it way more cool. But like, she is literally copy and paste from Fat Boo. Like, copy and paste. And also, unlike Majin Buu, everyone doesn't have a unique dessert design. It's like the same generic 4 different little donuts and shit that she eats. There's nothing unique about it. Practicality wise, before they nerfed it, it'd probably be up here. But I don't like it visually enough to put it any higher. It's still a really good level 3 though. Like, it gives her steals. It does competent amount of damage. So it's like, it's not an L level 3, but it's just not cool. It is not cool at all to me. Alright, this level 3 though, this level 3 goes hard. This level 3 is sick as fuck. The fact she beats the living hell out of you, drags you to the floor, and then blasts you right in your face, and the entire arena explodes, like, come on, dude. That that is almost, it's literally almost the same as 16, but instead of beating the hell out of you, 16 just grabs you and dunks you into the floor. Like, that shit is sick. I love that level 3. It's a really cool ass level 3. I think even the Oki's better now. Since they nerfed the Candy Beam, I think the Oki on that level 3 is better now. So it might be the optimal DHC now. Or not DHC, the optimal level 3 damage. Yeah, her alternate level 3 is cool as fuck. I love when people kill with it. Alright, lab coat. So Phantom Bomb. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is lame too, honestly. Yeah, I can't really think of anything redeeming about it, honestly. Especially since they took out the stomp loops. If they kept the stomp loops, then I'd probably put it like here. Like solid. But now you can't link them with stomp anymore, so it really has no practicality other than the fact that she needs a level 1. Like, it's just kind of whack to me. It's not cool. It's just, she throws an orb. Whoop-de-doo. You know? Alright, Command Grab level 3. Command Grab level 3... Other than the fact that this super right here literally broke the entire fucking meta. Like, this super alone, like, smoked everything. Like, this level 3 is egregious. Like, honestly, if I was talking about, like, how much I hated this super, it'd probably be, like, here. I didn't hate it as much as other people did, but I know this move in particular killed whatever meta we had back then, and it was literally just about playing her and then debuffing your opponent. Now that it's a little bit more normalized, I think I can put it here as a solid level 1. I think the angle is really cool. The fact that it's a command grab, an unreactable command grab, adds some actual practicality into it, other than it being just something for damage. But also, and here's the thing that I really like about this super, is after your opponent gets debuffed, the opponent actually gets this, the black and red lightning effect on their model as they're recovering. And I think that little detail kind of brings it up a little bit for me. I really like that effect on characters, because it looks like an evil sparking, if you guys know what I mean. Like, it looks like Spark, but like evil, because it has like black in it, so it's like a really cool effect. It really hammers home, like, you're actually like debuffed, like you're not that strong anymore. And I think that's really cool. It's just a solid level 1. It's solid, you know. If we were talking about it before it got nerfed, it'd probably be like here. Like, literally. But it's here now. It's okay. Good camera angle, good effects, command grab, you know, it's good. Alright, this level 3 is literally the same thing, so I'm just gonna put them side by side. I would say Android 21, the lab coat version, is slightly better. So it's evil because it's black. Yes, black is the color of evil. Black is the color of evil. But yeah, the only reason why I would put lab coat over the original 21s is the fact that when you have her glasses on, her glasses actually glare with the lighting effects, and I think that's a really cool attention to detail. Other than that, these two supers are literally the exact same, so they should be in the same tier. This level 3, I would say, is a god tier super. I really like this level 3. I'm a huge fan of this level 3. The pose she does at the beginning, the fact that she teleports behind you so you can have a little bit of a gimmick there, it's really good for whiff punishing. You know, if your opponent like throws out a beam or something, because she goes behind the beam, she can't get hit by it. So it has a little bit of practicality to it. The fact that she beats your ass, and then the ending shot where she like literally stabs you with her hand, turns around and you freaking explode. Like, bro, that's such a cool ass super attack. It's actually crazy. I love this super. And it's no slouch when it comes to damage. Like, it's pretty dang strong. And you guess the white is the color of good? Yes, yes it is. White will always be better than black. That's just how it is. Y'all need to hold that. Alright, next we have Bardock. Bardock's charge, I would say it's a great super. I like it a lot. I really do like it a lot. The only thing keeping it from being a god tier super is the fact in certain combos, if you use your smash already, you won't get the cutscene, and so that can like mess up your timing and shit like that. But this super is really cool. It's fully invincible, so you can use it as a DP in certain cases. I mean, it's really easy to punish it, you know, but you know, it's really cool looking. The charge up animation is really cool. You can link it with Bardock's other level 1, so that adds damage to Bardock. And it's just cool. It's a really cool super. Alright, Riot Javelin. It's an okay super. Yeah, it's probably the weakest here, at least. It's just the ball super, nothing too special. But I really do like the actual orb itself. I think the orb, when he's charging it, looks really cool. But I don't think it's worth putting up any higher. It's just, you know, your standard super or projectile super. It's okay. I feel like they should have made it look more like the Raging Blast version, where it's like a flame almost. Like when you toss it out, it looks like a blue flame instead of like an actual energy ball that they go with in fighters. I feel like if it looked like it did in Raging Blast, this super would probably be like here, like a really great super. But it's just whatever. It's cool. Cool starting animation, but that's about it. All I can say for it. What does brown represent? Lazy. The color brown is the epitome of lazy. Alright, Bardock's level 3. So, I know this super got memed to hell and back in Season 1. Like, everybody hated this super, including myself. Only because the Oki on it was cracked at the time. But, speaking visually, I really do like this level 3. I think it's really cool. The fact that Bardock has to charge up his Super Saiyan, and then he dashes towards you. It's fully invincible, by the way. And then he literally just beats your ass, kicks you to the sky. The close-up of his face as he charges it, blasts you, and then when it's all over, Bardock has to calm down from his Super Saiyan form, and then he starts fighting again. It's a really solid super. It's really good. What does yellow represent? I don't know. I don't know. Strength, I guess? I don't know what to tell you for that one. Yeah, Bardock. Solid. Um, Beerus, level 1. Beerus, level 1, probably is in the same vein as 18's level 1. It's just, you know, your standard super. I really do like the effects on it, actually. It looking like a literal sun is really cool to me. But I feel like it's a little bit too small for what it is. Like, for what it represents from, like, the anime and the manga. Like, it should have been bigger, to be honest. I know that probably would have been cracked. But, like, having a level 1, like, the size of level 3 would be kind of stupid. But for what this move is, it's kind of, you know, it's kind of you know, not really that impressive or cool. But I do like the actual, like, ball itself. It looks really good. That one for the effect where it's godly, yeah. The ball itself looks really cool, and the fact that he throws it like he did in the actual show is cool. But I feel like the size just doesn't like do it justice. I think if it was bigger, it would like be here. It would be a really solid level 1, but for what the move represents from the actual source material, it's whatever. It doesn't carry that I'm gonna kill you with this moment, you know. Beerus level 2. It's whatever, you know. It's just, you know, you just get the small little animation, you know. You don't even, you see the ball explode, but like you barely see it. Like it happens in a fraction of a second, so like you don't even get to really appreciate it unless you're far away, in which case you can actually see the actual small ki blast hit the orb. But other than that, you don't even see it. So it's as a level 2. It's whatever. So size matters? Yes, it does. It very much matters. Elda, you should know this by now. Size does matter. Alright, Beerus level 3. I think it's solid. I really like this. The only thing keeping it from being here is the fact that outside of Goku Black and Zamasu, you cannot Hakai somebody, and I feel like that was a major mistake. I feel like if you kill with this move, it should always Hakai. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was saying, so yeah. Actually, I'm probably gonna put it here. Yeah, I'm gonna put it here. Keeping it from being godlike is it not Hakai when it kills people. If it Hakai'd every single body in a cast, it would be a godlike super. It would really be cool. But the fact it doesn't Hakai everyone sucks. Yeah, cause Hakai isn't exclusive just to Zamasu. Like Hakai works on everybody in the franchise, but like he doesn't use it. It's kind of crazy to me. But you know, it's a solid level 3. I like the angle of him grabbing the camera itself. It's really cool. I like it. Alright, Gogeta Blue. So I might upset a few people with these choices, so we're just gonna go through it one at a time. So his volley level 1. It's to me. It's okay? It's That's all I can say about it. It's The bullets themselves is okay. It's solid effect. But the only thing keeping it from not being lame as fuck is how he throws it, and the fact that it's really fast, so you don't have to look at it as long. That's literally the only thing. Outside of that, it's kind of whatever. It's just a volley super. Alright, so Meteor Shower. It's a solid super. It's okay. I don't think it's a great super. I don't think it's great, but it's solid. It's okay. Nice camera angle. Really good lighting effects. Especially, I think when it kills, I think it's really cool because you can actually see the bullets still coming down as the opponent dies. So I think that's pretty cool. But, you know, it's okay. It's a solid super. It might be the Gogeta unbiased I have, but you know, it's a solid super. I definitely, if you think I think this super is lame, then you're just crazy, because that's a lie. I don't think the super looks bad, but it's just okay. It's solid, you know. All right, Big Bang Kamehameha. To be honest, he shouldn't have this super at all. I don't think he should have this super. Actually, that's probably too low, actually. It's here. It's here. It's not completely lame, because the actual charging itself is cool, but I don't like the fact that Blue Gogeta has Big Bang Kamehameha. I don't like him having it at all, because he completely steals it from Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I feel like if he didn't have this move, Gogeta 4 would have had it, and it fits him way better than Blue Gogeta. Also, the effects when it hits the opponent is not really that great either. But I think the charging, like the actual orb itself, and the pose is really cool. But other than that, it's whatever. It's kind of like the same thing as Bardock, where it's kind of like your generic like beam, but the charging animation, like you guys can see here, like the charging animation looks really cool for these supers. But you know, that's pretty much it. Gogeta Blue should not have this super, and I stand by that. He should not have it. Alright, so this is Stardust Breaker, or I forgot what they called it, but it's his orb from the Janemba movie. This super, it's solid. It's a solid one. It's cool. The fact that, you know, he actually has it in the first place is good. The fact that he tosses it like a baseball is awesome. And then, like, when it kills, or even in general, like, when you DHC, you can actually just see him standing there, and then your character shows up next to Gogeta. So you actually get to see him just standing there, like, just like a freaking, like a fucking Chad. Like, he's like, yeah, I just threw this at you. What about it? I think this one's really solid. The only thing, if they gave it the explosion effect from the movie, like where it creates like this whole rainbow dome and then it explodes outwards, because I don't think that's in the game. But if they added that in, like, it would probably be like here. It would be really cool, especially if it destructive finish. Like, imagine if you kill with this and the destructive finish is like the rainbow color. You know, like how like it's like the regular like pink or yellow color, but when this kills, it gives like the whole rainbow effect. Like that would probably put it up here. Like, that would be such, like, bro, that would be awesome. But it's okay. It's a solid level 2. It's solid. Soul Punish or Stardust Breaker. Oh yeah, Soul Punisher, freaking Xenoverse. I forgot. Damn. That's what I was missing. I was like, there was another name for this move. But yeah, Gogeta's level 2. It's good. Alright. Gogeta's level 3. It's a great super. It's really good. I like it. Now, here's the thing. Most of the time, I would say Gogeta not being able to do it in the air makes the super worse, and technically it does. But I really do like the fact he can only do it on the ground, because it really emphasizes how much of a ground battle Gogeta versus Broly was. Like, at the very end, like, these niggas were just swapping hands on the floor, like, no flying around and shit. Like, these niggas were just throwing hands and shit. Like, I think that's really cool. Plus, if he had an aerial level 3, this nigga would be even more top tier, and I don't need an even more top tier Gogeta in my life, okay? I don't need that. I do not want to feel like my character cannot do anything, which already is kind of a thing, but it would be even worse if he can actually do it in the air. But he can't. So. Alright, so Gogeta is level 5. It's It's okay. I think it being ripped out of the movie is cool. I like it. But it's not cool in the sense of it's fully unique to Gogeta, because the Kamehameha is literally the most overused technique in Dragon Ball, just because of how easy it is to copy and paste from character to character. And I feel like, here's the thing, if in the movie Gogeta Blue did the Big Bang Kamehameha with this in mind, it would probably be up here, maybe here, and I wouldn't mind Gogeta having this version of the Kamehameha. But the fact that they just give him the generic one is kind of lame to me. Or even if instead of having Gogeta do the final Kamehameha, he does the Gallic Kamehameha. Now that would be a very unique super that only Gogeta does. Because Vegeta, his unique Kamehameha is the final Kamehameha. So giving Gogeta the Gallic Kamehameha as his finisher would be really cool and make him stand out even more. Get that? But you love the startup animation in level 5 and now how it changes the environment of the super. Yeah, I get that, but it's still just the Kamehameha to me. I feel like this super is a whole missed opportunity, and it doesn't really affect the super itself because it's just copying from the movie. But from the movie perspective, I feel like they missed a huge opportunity with this super attack. They really missed out an opportunity with that. If it was the Gallic Kamehameha, and it had like the purple, if it was like a blue beam with like purple spirals, like that would be awesome. I would be totally down for it being higher. But to me, since it is the Kamehameha, and literally everybody and their mama knows the move, it's like, it's okay. It's okay to me. Like, I never really feel like I died when I get hit by the super. Like, it does a shit ton of damage. Like, it's the most powerful level 5 in the game. But when I die to it, it doesn't feel that powerful, like, at all. Like, Blue Vegeta, he punches you and knocks you straight clear across the entire arena. Blue Goku, he literally does like a pseudo Dragon Fist and you explode. Gogeta hits you with the Kamehameha, and it doesn't even destructive finish if it kills. Like, come on. Like, the super is so It's It's to me. It's not lame. It's just Easily the most weakest feeling level 5 in the game. Technically, it's the strongest level 5 in the game. But, like, when it hits you, it's whatever, bro. It's whatever. Now, I know some people... This is probably going to be like... It might be my hottest take here, actually. It might be my hottest take. But I personally am not a big fan of it. It more so has to do with the movie than the actual super itself. But, you know. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. Alright. Broly. I don't like his super. I don't like his level 1 at all. It's not cool. Just generic ball super. I feel like if Broly grabbed you before doing it, I think actually when Broly grabs you in the corner and he does it, that's when I think the super looks cool. But just doing it in the combos, it's mad whack. It's mad whack. So it's literally Android 21 Super. It's just a ball, and he has to have it because everybody has to have a level 1. Basically, that's how it feels. That's how it feels to me. Just your generic ball super. Alright, so I'm gonna skip over these because these are Dragon Ball Super Broly's moves, and I'm just gonna skip to his level 3. His level 3 is kind of like in the same tier. I probably put it here. Practicality wise, it's literally Broly's bread and butter. Like when you hit somebody with Broly's level 3, you have to guess. Like you have to guess. There's no way of like, oh yeah, I know he's gonna do this. No, you just have to sit there and guess. Like you just guess you're gonna get hit or you're gonna get grabbed. That's it. There's no middle ground. You guess. I like that aspect of his level 3. And I think his slower level 3 has a lot of practicality to it as well, since you could combo out of it. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna put it in solid. Yeah, it has a lot of practicality use. There's a lot of practicality use. The ball itself looks kind of generic. The startup looks cool, like Broly laughing and stuff. But the ball itself it's kind of whack. It's kind of whatever. It's generic ball super. Yo, what's up, Dash? What's good, my boy? Bro, we're gonna have to run some sets again, brother. Well, probably not today, because I haven't played this game. I haven't played Dragon Ball in like 4 days, 4 or 5 days. Like I literally haven't really touched my PlayStation at all, just because I just been so freaking tired and shit. Like I just couldn't do anything. But we got to run it back sometime. All right. So Dragon Ball Super Broly. I think it's a solid level 1. I like it. Charging animation's cool. Has a lot of practicality since it drags you across the screen. Sets up Krillin level 1 really well. It does solid damage. So I think it's cool. Nothing really else to say about it. It's just cool. Next is Broly's other level 1. It's kind of an S super. It's The fact that you can control where it goes is really cool. I really like that aspect. But as it looks, like the actual visuals, it's kind of whatever. You know, it looks cool, but it's kind of you know, just Bruh, it's been a minute for you too. Yeah, because you be working 7 days a week. Good lord. Boy probably doesn't even sleep too. That nigga a vampire. Next is Broly's DP super. Actually, I really like this super. I really do like it. I'd probably put it like here. Actually, I really like it. The fact that you can like see Broly like going mad for a quick second, and then he explodes, and then all the ki blasts around him like goes up into the sky, and then it falls down like rain. I think that's really cool. Really cool, really good practical effects for it. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't trigger his, I'm pretty sure it doesn't trigger double super scaling. So like you can end a combo with it and then super and still get the full damage. To my knowledge, I think. I could be wrong, but if I'm not wrong, then yeah, it's a very solid assist. You don't sleep, bruh. I mean, normally you'd be down playing and you get back from work. Yeah, but you get back from work at like midnight, and most of the time I can't do that. Like if I had a nap like earlier that day, then I would like totally ask to play like a couple sets with you. But if I don't take a nap beforehand, it's like nah, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Hey, Eldo, you're back. Alright, so next we have Broly's level 2. And it's same thing. It's kind of eh. It really reminds me of like his DP super a little bit, but a little bit less. It's okay, you use scrubby players as training dummies. I feel that. I heavy feel that. But I do like playing against people that I know because they can actually give me feedback on what I need to do in order to get better. And overall just be able to enjoy the game more. Like, fighting with randoms, you can't really get that feedback unless you, like, go out of your way to, like re-watch or take notes as you're playing. But, like, if you're playing somebody you already know, it's like, they can, like, just tell you, like, how they felt as you're playing and shit. And I feel like that's, like, a really good thing about having training partners. I feel like in order to be, like, really good at fighting games, I think you need a training partner. Or at least somebody that can, like, you can consistently, like, even if it's not every single day, like, even if it's, like, once a week. I feel like that's how you really improve in fighting games. Like, having a consistent partner, and both of you are growing and competing with each other. Because competition is actually a good thing when it comes to a lot of things. Because if you have competition, then you're going to be pushing yourself and others around you to be better. Whereas if you're just playing, you know, by yourself, you don't really see your own growth, like, at all, unless it's, like, very blatant, like, oh yeah, I did this combo I couldn't do before, or I did this Oki setup. You know, you don't notice the small things, unless, you know, you actually play people you know. You end up teching DR on them when you know they're going to do it. Hey man, teching DR, that's impressive, especially for PS4 standards. I can't tech DR to save my life. I cannot tech DR online. I can't do it. Hell, even offline in my training dummies, like, I can't even tech DR with that. Alright, Broly's level 3. I've said this from day one. I don't like his level 3. It's pretty lame. I think the camera angle, like when the beam's over his face, looks cool, but I don't like it. I feel like they could have did a whole lot more with it. I get what they were going for, but it's like, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of the super. I don't like it. You just press R1. Yeah, but I suck at it. If I suck at it, it doesn't matter what button I press. I just get hit by it. I'm like, damn it. Headbutt to level 3. I will ban you from this channel, Eldo. I'm joking, by the way. I won't do that. I ain't that petty. I ain't that petty, dude. Alright, Cell level 1. I think it's okay. It's okay, super. It's eh. It's okay. I think the fact that he actually sets up 2 barriers, if you guys didn't know. He actually has 2 barriers. There's one on startup, and then he actually sends out an additional shockwave afterwards. Like, he sends out an additional barrier afterwards, so he actually sets up 2 barriers. And I think that's really cool. You told Pretty you'd do it. Yeah, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it to you. I ain't that petty. I ain't that petty. So yeah. Cell's level 1. I think it's okay. It's eh. Cell's level 3. I can't remember what the startup is. Does Cell even have a startup animation for his level 1? I don't remember if he has a startup animation for his level 1. Cause like the super I'm thinking about is his dramatic finish, and that one, that Kamehameha looks cool as fuck. But I actually can't remember if he has a startup animation or not. I think it just goes straight into the beam. I think. I could be wrong. Either way, it's a beam super, so you know it's kind of whatever. Probably, yeah, I think it looks better than 21's level 3. Oh, there's Arias doing level 3 and 5 Silicon Maria. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's just your regular level 3, it's fine, you know. So yeah, that's Cell. Cell really only has 2 supers, god damn. You know, for being one of the most diverse characters in terms of techniques, because he literally has everybody's techniques, he only has 2 super attacks in the entire game. Ain't that something? He only has 2 special attacks in the entire game, even though he has everybody's techniques from Saiyan Saga to his saga. He has everybody's techniques except for Kaioken, I believe. I don't think he knows the Kaioken. Well, he does know the Spirit Bomb, so I guess he would know the Kaioken, but I don't know, whatever. That's something in Heroes they should do. They should make Kaioken Cell. They should do that. Alright, Ginyu's lame as fuck. Same thing as Broly and Ginyu. I mean, Broly and 21. His super attacks lame as fuck. It's lame. It makes sense given who he is, but I don't like his super. It's mad weak. Visually and practical wise, you can make it a level 3, which is good, but visually it's not really that cool at all. Just your generic ball super. Alright. Body change. I think this is a solid level 3. I really like it. The fact they actually made it viable in terms of like doing it in matches, which is actually pretty crazy to me. Cause I remember in season 1 where this was purely a gimmick. Like this, you could not, to my knowledge, in season 1 you could not combo into this level 3 at all. You could not combo into it. Imagine if Cell had the 21 where he steals a move and he does your level 1. That would be cool. That would be cool. Like, if Cell kills a character, then his level 1 changes depending on who he kills. So like if he kills a Saiyan, he'll get a Kamehameha, as his level 1. If he kills like an alien, he gets Death Beam Barrage. If he kills an android, he gets... What's it like? What's a really... An android attack. I don't know. I don't know what it'd be for androids. But like if he killed like an Earthling, he would get Kienzon. You know, that would be really cool. I actually like that idea. Like whoever he kills, he gets a new level 1. That'd be sick. Alright, Ginyu Force. It's It's a solid level 3. It's just using assets from his assists into a level 3, which is why it's so low. But, you know, it's fine. It's a fine level 3. Ooh, a rush combo. He would have his rush attack from the Budokai Tenkaichi series. You know where he dashes forward, punches to kicks you, and it does the slap attack he did against Vegeta. Like that would be his level 1. That would be sick. Special beam if it's Piccolo. That'd be sick. I like that idea. That's one pipe dream. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Kura. I really like this level 1. I'd probably put it here. He literally just he punches you right in your gut, throws you into the ground, and then you slide against the ground. Like, bro, that shit's sick. That is so cool. I love that level 1. I'ma plant me a dumbass tree. Love that super. Love it. Imagine you learning Janemba. Please no. Please no. I already have to deal with Blueku and fucking Lab Coat. I don't want you playing Janemba, nigga. Just stick with Bardock, and I can just bait you from full screen. Because if you pick Janemba, I can't do that anymore. Plus, Lariat, characters with Lariats, bro. Character with Lariats is your go-to. Cell is trash without an assist. I don't agree with that. I don't think Cell's trash without an assist. He has ways to open you up. I think his neutral is bad without assist. Up close, this character has really good buttons for staggers, and he literally 50-50s you. Like, bro. But you want to learn him so damn bad? Well, I mean, you can still learn to play Cell. Like, he's not dog water. He's really good. Like, your team can work with Cell. Like, if you do Blueku, Cell, Lab Coat, like, that's a good ass team. Or you can do Cell, Bardock, 21. You would have to run Bardock B though for Cell. You would have to run Bardock B. Which I think that's fucked up. Bardock B with Cell, bro, that's just fucked up. Oh, you meant Janemba? I don't think Janemba's your character either. I don't want you to learn him. I don't think Janemba's your character. You would struggle way too much with Janemba. I can already tell you that. You know a little bit of Cell. I don't think Janemba's your character. I don't think he fits your style. Alright, next super. This one's pretty lame. It's kind of whatever. You think you'd struggle with a lot of characters? Like the way that you play, I don't think fits what Janemba likes to do. I think that's the issue. Janemba is really technical. You gotta know his orb routes. You gotta know how to actually use the orb and like not automatically detonating it. You gotta know how to use his neutral with his Ki Blast, because if you do Ki Blast, he doesn't recover fast enough. So if you Super Dash, then you can actually get, like, you'll get smoked. Do you think you'd make a good 17 player? Maybe. Maybe. I can see you playing 17. I can see it. Once again, there's a lot of character knowledge that you have to know with 17. It's not like Blue Goku or Bardock where their plans are like very straightforward. And even then you don't use, especially with Bardock, you don't use their full kits like all the way to optimize them. So it's like you have to know how to use Rekkas, because it's not like you can just do ABC Rekka. Like you have to do Rekka, down Rekka, up Rekka, like, you know, to mix things up. And sometimes it depends on character size and stuff like that. So I can see it, but it's gonna take you a lot longer to learn them. But honestly, Blueku Lab Coat 17 is a cracked out team. That team is actually fucked up. That's a top tier team that you should play if you play 17. Blueku Lab Coat 17, that shit's stupid good. Struggling with Bardock Spark Lips. Well, you don't. Yeah, no, but like no offense, Dash, but you don't even do like the optimal non-sparking loops. I feel like you should master those before learning spark combos. But that's just me personally. Like if you notice from my characters, I never do sparking specific combos, because my regular B&Bs are my bread. Like B&Bs are my bread and butters. Like those will carry me way longer and better to have my B&Bs like functionally like on point than having spark loops or spark specific combos. Alright, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Cooler. So yeah, Cooler's aerial level 1 is kind of lame. It looks like Frieza's level 3, but smaller, which makes sense, but it's kind of whatever. Cooler's level 3. I think I really like this level 3. I'd probably put it here. Yeah. I like his level 3. I really do. It's kind of like the same thing as 21, where he like beats the shit out of you, tosses you down to the ground, and throws a giant orb on you. I think it's really cool. And the camera angle of him just holding the ball, just standing there, is really cool. I like the camera angle. Just like with Beerus, it literally looks like he's throwing a sun at you, which is really, really dope. Frieza's level 1. I really like Frieza's level 1. Yeah, I really like Frieza's level 1. I like the coloring of it. The fact is like this dark black purple color. Like I think it looks really cool. I really do like Frieza's level 1. And it actually destructive finishes when you kill with it. Like I think it's a really good super. I really like it. Frieza's level 3. I like it slightly better than Cooler. Just because Frieza gets buff. But that's about it. It's just, you know, I feel like it's a little bit too short. I feel like they could have added a little bit more to it. Like, maybe, like, if you're not in the corner, he'll drag you across the floor. Like he did to Goku in the anime. Like, maybe. Something like that, but it's slightly better than Cooler's just because of the buff form. And I think the aura looks nicer, too. Frieza's this level 3. Yeah, it's kind of it's they kind of messed up by him not being in his buff form when he does that. If he was in his buff form, it would probably be like here. But he still stays in his 4th form. So actually, I think I like it a little bit more. Yeah, I think I like it more than those supers. But yeah, it's kind of whatever, you know. It's good, but nothing too special. Alright, Golden Frieza. I love this super. Just outside of practicality-wise, because I think Golden Frieza is like one of the best characters in the game. But just the startup, just him transforming looks really cool. The aura, his pose afterwards, the camera angle coming down from on top of his head. Like, I really like the animation on this form. And in practicality-wise, like, in-game, like, Golden Frieza is, like, one of the most cracked characters in the game. Still can't believe Black Frieza is a thing. Yeah, me neither, bro. I mean, I knew they would give him a new form eventually for him to catch up to UI Goku and UE Vegeta, but Black, that's an interesting change. I feel like they should have went more with like the cooler route, like make like Golden Frieza Mark II or some shit. I don't know, but you know. Until we see it in actual color, I won't give my full thoughts on Black Frieza yet, because we don't really know how it's gonna be. We don't really know how it's gonna be colored, like, all the way yet, until we get an anime or the manga gets colored. Or Dragon Ball Heroes, because Heroes is still a thing. You wish Golden Frieza was permanent, he'd be top tier. Actually, I think I kind of agree with that, actually. Permanent gold... You know what, Steven? I think Golden Frieza should be permanent if he's the last character on your team. If he's the last character on your team, Golden Frieza should be permanent. Here's the thing. I don't want Golden Frieza to be permanent when he has 2 assists afterwards. I don't want that. I don't want Golden Frieza having 2 assists, bro. No way. Nah. No. That shit's too stupid. Gray and black? I can see that. I'm curious if they're gonna keep like the purple like on his head and like hands and feet. I'm wondering if they're gonna keep that, or is that black now? I think the black with the purple on his head would look really cool, and like his skin turns gray. Like I think that would be sick as fuck. This nigga Frieza really turned into a Dalmatian. That's crazy. Nigga saw the Disney film and was like, hey, I can make that a new transformation. Frieza is so cool, so awesome. I really like watching Frieza players. I feel like he plays a whole different game. Like he plays a whole different version of fighters, and I think, bro, Frieza could be like so good. Like he just needs a good ass assist, bro. Like if his A assist was just slightly better, like if they changed where it spawns on screen and added a little bit more block stun, bro, Frieza would be fucking, bro. I might actually play Frieza. Like, actually, I would consider playing Frieza if his A assist was better. I think this character's sick as fuck, but damn, his assist sucks. He literally takes away from your team when he's on the back. And then when he's your anchor, you transform with Spark, and then you're like, all right, nigga, it's time to guess. Like, Golden Frieza in Spark mode is guessing time. That's literally what it is. Guess left, right, nigga, and then I kill you when I touch you. Frieza 5M is cracked. It's definitely good. I don't think it's cracked though. I don't think the speed of it. The speed is not Vegito tier. It's not Vegito where he like literally hits you within a frame. Like you can kind of see his 5M coming, but it is the fact it goes full screen. I don't want it to be faster, but it's definitely no Vegito 5M. I'll tell you that. Frieza should do chip damage as a zoner. I Yeah, because chip damage doesn't kill in Dragon Ball, so I actually wouldn't mind that. Cause I was thinking about it, and I was like, if you get, bro, in Skullgirls, I get so mad, cause like sometimes I was like, I know I can make this comeback, but chip damage kills in Skullgirls, so like at a certain point, you just have to give up because if you block anything, you're fucking dead. But Dragon Ball doesn't have that, so that'd be a good buff. Cause like one of the things about zoning that doesn't make it as good in Dragon Ball is chip damage. Like, for example, Z Broly. Like Broly's one of the best zoners in the game, but you know if he's just throwing ki blasts at you, you don't really have to interact with him because what's he's gonna do? Like if you're both full screen, yeah, you can't zone him, but what's he's gonna do full screen? He has to interact with you at some point, and then you can punish him for doing it. If he's just sitting there chucking ki blasts, it's like you're not taking any chip damage, so you're not losing any resources. And if you reflect him, you're gaining meter. So it's like you're not really in danger. It's just annoying most of the time. You're forced to play Frieza. He's always on your team. I feel that, bro. I feel that. Krillin is always on my team, and I love playing Krillin. But sometimes, bro, a team would be so much better without him. And I'm like, damn, I could have put Vegeta on this team. I could have played Gogeta Blue on this team, or I could have played Lab Coat on this team. It'd be so much better. But Krillin is definitely a lot better than what he used to be. So it's not as bad as playing Frieza, but I definitely feel the character loyalty and all that. Alright, so going back onto the list. Adult Gohan Super. To be honest, I think it's really cool. I like this super a lot. Actually, I'd probably put it like here. Visually, it's nothing special, but the mechanics, the mechanics they linked to this super, makes this very fun. Like, I'm not a Gohan player, and I probably won't ever main Gohan because, first of all, adult Gohan is like my second least favorite Gohan in the series. My first one, I don't like Team Gohan personally. I don't like. He's my least favorite Gohan, and then adult slash Dragon Ball Super Gohan is right there next to him. So I probably won't ever play like Gohan like as a main character, but his level up system is so freaking fun to like experiment with. Like level 7 Gohan literally can just do whatever he wants. You you never get rid of Krillin? Yeah, I'll never drop Krillin. Never, 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 never. There was only one time I ever fully considered dropping Krillin, and that was in season 2 when GT was ruling the game, because I remember this specifically. I ran Blue Vegeta, Krillin, GT Goku, and the team wasn't great, but just because I had GT on it, it actually started to function, and I was like, bro, this character is so bro. I was like, the fact that I can't play my two favorite characters unless I play this character was like, bro, I should just play somebody else. I was so tight. I was like, maybe I should actually drop this nigga. That I was like, nah, I'm gonna stick with it. What is this tier list? This is a tier list of my favorite supers in Dragon Ball. This isn't purely based on how good they are, but 80% of it is like visuals, and then like the other 20 is like practicality, how the super works, how well can you do it with other characters and stuff like that. But it's mostly visual, mostly visual. The day you drop Krillin is the day you drop Bardock. Bro, did bro, wasn't you like last week saying you wanted to drop Bardock, dude? And I was like, no, you should stick with him. I remember that. I was like, nah, bro, you can't drop Bardock. That's your boy. But yeah, this list isn't like practicality. It's mostly visual. This list would look way different if it was fully practical. I might do that next time, actually. Now that I think about it, that could be a fun discussion, because people don't really talk about it, talk about supers in that way. Most of the time, they just talk about damage when it comes to super attacks. So I'm curious on how in practicality wise, like how good these supers actually are. I'm curious. I might do that next time on next stream. You're never dropping Bardock. You'd lose. You would lose without him. I feel that. Like here's the thing. I never feel like I get defeated unless Krillin dies. Like if Krillin dies, it's like shit, man. Now I actually have to play like really hard to win. But if I still got Krillin in the back, it's like okay. If I lose my first two characters hella early, I feel like it's not Doom City yet. I feel like I can actually pull a comeback if I play it right. The day he drops Krill is the day he drops the game. Facts. That is the only time I'll drop Krillin, is when I actually cannot play the game anymore. But yeah, Gohan's level 1 is... It doesn't look cool. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't think it's outstanding visually, but mechanically wise, it's one of the best in the entire game. And it adds a lot of points to that. Level 7 Gohan is cracked. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Gohan right now. Like, he's mega good, but you have to make him good. You know, it's not like Vegeta where you just put him on your team and then you're like, all right, it's time to do 5K per combo, and now you fucking die. It's like, all right. Feel that Krillin anchor is solid. I definitely Krillin anchor works. I don't, me personally, I don't think Krillin is an anchor. Like, if you just asked me straight up, do you think Krillin's an anchor? I would say no. I don't think he is. He's missing a couple of stuff to make him like. I wouldn't say he's. How should I word this? He's not missing stuff, but it's like other characters are just like does what he does just better. And he also loses out to some things if he's on his own. So that is also a thing. But he's definitely more of a mid than an anchor. But you can make him work as an anchor. But he's definitely a mid to me in my perspective. Gohan should change more visually the more he levels up. I feel like they should have added a transformation mechanic where like he's in his base form, he goes Super Saiyan 2, and then Ultimate form, because literally his Super Saiyan forms don't look that much different than his base form and Ultimate form. It's just it turns yellow, and I'm pretty sure in Super Saiyan he has like a small little band, a bang next to his like his big one. And in Super Saiyan 2, it's just the one, and in Ultimate, it's just the one, but it's black. Krillin don't have a lariat. I don't think that's necessary. Like, I think I said this in my actual positions tier list. Krillin losing his original Corsica Forward H is what made him not an anchor in my eyes. The fact that TK after the image is literally the only way to use it solo, because you're not using it without an assist or a level 3 setup. You're just not doing it. Like, you're in recovery for plus 40 frames, so it's like you're not using it outside of level 3 or certain assists. And the fact that it's not a threat anymore outside of TK, which it's good. It's like 22. It's like 22 frames TK'd, so it's nearly unreactable. But the fact that you can't fake it into a low option anymore is just that kills Krillin as an anchor for me. They should keep Dragon Ball Super Broly as a Super Saiyan when he does level 3. I agree with that. I agree. They should have just kept his hair green. They're just better anchor options. Yeah. It's just better anchor options, basically. And also Krillin just benefits way more from having an assist that it's just like, you know. That should work for all characters, like Super Saiyan Goku. When he does level 3, he should keep the transformation with some damage buff. Yeah. I would love to play Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I love Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan 3 is my favorite transformation in the series, so I wouldn't mind having a Super Saiyan 3 Goku in the game. So I ain't gonna disagree with that. Alright, back to the list, because I've been rambling about other shit. Alright, so this is the brother Kamehameha, and I'm also going to include the father-son Kamehameha as well. It's not listed on here, but I'm going to include it as well. I really like this. I really like it, especially the father-son. The only problem I have with this is the fact that when Goten shows up, he doesn't actually match up with the beam, so it's kind of like Goten is kind of like sticked on there instead of him being next to the actual beam itself, and it looks kind of weird. But other than that, I really like this level 3. especially with the entire Goku family there. I think this super is really cool. And the fact that it changes if you have Gold Tanks on the team to Adult Gohan, I think it's really cool as a super attack. I think it's really cool. All right, Teen Gohan's level 1. I actually really like this one. Actually, I'd probably put it here. Yeah, the startup is cool. The beam, it looks like a regular beam, but the fact that he shoots it upwards is really cool. Something different. But I really do like the fact that he just stands there first, saying Kamehame, and then he shoots at Ha, and I think that's really cool. It's literally just like the Tenkaichi games. Actually, it's literally copy and paste. So it's a good super. I like it. uh, these are. Oops. Actually, nah, I like this one better. So yeah, Gohan's level 3 and level 5. Self-explanatory. I don't think anybody will disagree that Gohan's level 3 and level 5 are some of the best in the game, visually. It's really good. You could tell where their budget went when they first started making characters for the game. You could tell. I remember specifically there was a tournament before. Was it before the game came out or like right before the game came out? There was a tournament, and I remember people didn't know Gohan had a level 5 yet. And I remember did somebody record it or something, or maybe I heard it somewhere. But I remember somebody said that they were doing like a little combo, and combos weren't really a thing back then. But they did a combo, and they did it into Gohan's level 5, and they were like, bro, what is this shit? And like everybody was getting hyped. They were like, bro, what the fuck is this? And I was like, bro, that's so sick. Like, they actually give you something beyond an ultimate. Like, that's so cool. And like nobody knew that was a thing. And I love that. But yeah, Gohan's level 3 and level 5 is definitely some of the best in the game. Visually. Practical wise, it's just your standard beam. It's nothing too special. But visually, it looks freaking amazing. Who's next? Base Goku. So, we have Kaioken. Sorry, so we have regular Kaioken, we have Kaioken times 20, and then we have Spirit Bomb. Where's Kaioken times 3? I don't think they have Kaioken times 3 here, actually. Alright, well, I'll just tell you where I would put Kaioken times 3 then, basically. So, regular Kaioken, I think it's cool. Solid. I'd probably put it here. Yeah. Here. I think it's really cool. You get to, control it with different actions and stuff. It's really cool. And the ender, when you kill with it, like it being the thing he did to Napa, really awesome. Really awesome. Choice. Pirate Warriors OST, you fucking know it, brother. We gotta have the Pirate Warriors. Come on now. Who do you think you think it is, huh? But yeah, Kaioken Super, good. For Kaioken times 20, I think it's really cool. I really like Kaioken times 20. And for Kaioken times 3, I would put Kaioken times 3 in Godlike. I really like Kaioken times 3. Just the fact that you can kick them into the air, and then the camera angle after you kick them into the air is just like it is in the anime where he shoots the beam upward. And it has some actual practical effects when it comes to like characters like Krillin and stuff like that, sets up his level 3 Oki. Like, there's some pretty cool stuff you can do with Kaioken times 3. So, Kaioken times 3, godlike. But Kaioken times 20 is not nearly there. But I think it's a really cool super visually. So, you know, it's a cool super. Alright, Spirit to Balmu. I like the super as well. Probably not more than these supers. I think the biggest thing for Spirit Bomb is just it's just a freaking nuke, bro. I love, like, whenever one of the things keeping me from playing base Goku is the fact that Krillin can't go into Spirit Bomb. Like, if Krillin could go into Spirit Bomb, bro, I would actually start playing base Goku. I'd probably play him over 16, actually. Like, my main team is Blue, Vegeta, Krillin 16. I would actually play base Goku over 16. Now, I don't know if I would confidently say base Goku is stronger than 16. I don't really know yet. But 16 and Goku are definitely within the same tier. But I would really play Goku if I could do it with Krillin. But I can't, so. But I do think Spirit Bomb, the fact that it's literally a freaking nuke, and it does so much damage, like, it's freaking crazy. Like, some combos just won't kill without it. Like, it's just amazing, and I love it. It's like, oh yeah, this combo's not gonna kill. I'll survive this, and you're like, shit, base Goku's on their team, and you just remember how much damage this character does, and you're like, shit. But yeah, Spirit Bomb, very good super. God Slicer. No, this is the Vine Lasso, I think. I think it's a really good super. I like it. Yeah. Actually, nah. Yeah. It's a really good super. I like it. I like it a lot. I feel like it loses some practicality because I think practicality-wise his Orb super is probably better. But, you know, the damage it does is really good. I think visually it looks amazing as well. Especially if you're like full screen and you can actually like see the needles hit the person and then the explosion happens. It looks really freaking cool. The aura they gave Goku Black is so good. I love Goku Black's aura in fighters. Like, it looks really freaking good. Like, I love that aura. So like whenever you get a chance to see it, it's like, man, this character looks so sick. Their Orb super, it's okay. It's fine. Nothing's too special. You know, it's not an awful looking super. I think it looks solid, but definitely not one of my like favorites. It's just a solid super. It's just solid. And Goku Black's level 3, I don't think I need to say anything else. It's one of the best level 3s in the game visually. Oki wise is not that special, but good lord, when you get hit by this motherfucker, bro, you just get banked. Like, bro, he literally summons clones, beats the living crap out of you, and then like just slices you with his scythe, bro. Like, goddamn. Like, that shit's sick. I used to really think this level 3 was overrated, and I still think it is. I'm definitely not putting it, like, here. I think, you know, the other characters are just slightly better, but I'm not gonna say it's not one of the best, especially for a base roster character. Like, this Goku Black is a base roster character, and he has a level 3 like this. Like, dude. Like, that's actually freaking insane. Like, is there any other, like, character in the base roster that, like, compares? Like, I think Hit compares. He has a really great level 3. Um, Base roster. I can't really think of anybody else that really compares. Really. Well, in turn, like, I mean, these characters, level 3s, they're base roster. But in terms of, like, what Goku Black does, like, he beats the crap out of you, finishes with, like, a big blow. Hit, and I think that's it. In terms of, like, a full beatdown, like, I don't think there's anybody else that really compares from the base roster, actually. Yeah, I think that's, yeah. They can just hit and Goku Black in terms of, like, base roster. The only reason why I don't think it's as good as these characters is just the startup. I really like the startup for all these attacks. And Gohan's level 5. Do I even need to explain why I think it's good? I don't like Team Gohan as a character, but I'd be lying if I said that the father son Kamehameha is lame. Like, I'd be lying. Okay, I really like the father son Kamehameha. I don't like Team Gohan, but I like the father son Kamehameha. Actually, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna put it there yet, but I might change it in the future when we finalize all of our choices. Alright, so GT Goku. So we have his level 1. So I'm going to include his Super Saiyan 3 version as well. And I think it's okay. I was going to put it in lame, but the fact that he actually does change his forms depending on how many characters you have left is a really good design choice that I really like. But, you know, it's just your standard beam projectile. Nothing too special. It's kind of whatever. And it's only limited to the floor. You can't do it in the air. So it limits itself on the practicality sense as well. But yeah, it's an okay super. It's It's just you know. Alright, so this is the Ultimate he does in Super 17. And I think it's a solid Ultimate. I really like it. I think the Kamehameha at the end falls a little bit flat for me. I feel like the explosion could have been a lot bigger and better. But everything else about this Ultimate is really good. I really like this Ultimate. I just wish the Kamehameha had a little bit more impact. Just a little bit more. Then Dragon Fist. I don't really need to say much about this Ultimate. It's one of the best in the game for obvious reasons. It's Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Super Saiyan 4 being one of the best transformations in the entire franchise. Like, come on now. There's no way I wasn't gonna put this in Godlike. Like, come on. I Super Saiyan 4 is like in my top 5 favorite forms in the franchise, so I have to put it here. I don't know whether or not I like it more than Goku Black's Super. I don't know. I don't know if I can put it above Goku Black, actually. I might. I'm gonna finalize this list first, and then we'll go into detail. Cause this is very close for these two characters. It's very, very close. Very close. And then GT Spirit Bomb. I say it's in the same league as Base Goku Spirit Bomb. Where's Base Goku? There it is. I think Base Goku is slightly better visually. Like the startup for Base Goku looks a little bit better than GT, but both Spirit Bombs freaking nuke you. And then GT Goku can combo after it with DR. Well, he can do regular combos, but most of the time you do DR into level 1. So that has a little bit more practicality than Base Goku. but I think the visuals on base Goku's Spirit Bomb just looks better, and it looks like it hits a whole lot harder. Like comparative to like the sizes, because you know GT Goku gathers energy from the entire universe, whereas this Spirit Bomb is from Namek and I think it's from Namek and some of the surrounding planets. But GT Goku's is literally the entire universe, right? So you would think it'd be better, way bigger than Base Ku's, but it's actually smaller, which is an odd design choice. I don't know why they made it. Well, I know why they made it smaller, but for being a universal spirit bomb, it's like, yeah, that doesn't really qualify to its size. Sorry about that. I had to check something on my phone. So yeah, that's GT Goku. Blue Goku. I think it's really solid. I really like this level 1. Uh, yeah, I'll put it right here. Charging animation's really cool. The fact that he actually jumps towards the opponent, like if they're not fully on the ground, is like a really cool practical choice. I think it's just a really solid Kamehameha super. You know, it's really cool. Alright, so Goku's level 3. It's eh. It's eh. It's nothing too special, like at all. His level 3, if you look very, very close, it's literally just, I think it's 5M. Wait. No, wait. His actual attacks is he does a unique punch, right? He does a punch, then he DRs into 2H in the Kamehameha, and yeah, all of it's reused animations. So it really hurts that super. There's only one attack that's unique to that super, and it's the very first punch. After that first punch, it's literally DR into J2H into Kamehameha. So yeah, I don't really like his level 3. God, I should have brought some water with me. Good lord. How many supers we got left? Holy shit. Alright, we're probably going to have to speed this up, because I don't know how long I've been live for, but it's definitely been a while, so let's start speeding this up. Goku's level 5. Easily, godlike tier. I think all level 5s are god tier, but Goku's is really good as well. This is... Okay, so this is Super Saiyan Goku's Kamehameha, and it's okay. It's lame. You know, it's just generic Kamehameha. Warp Kamehameha is slightly better. I'd probably put it like here, next to Frieza, because they're essentially the same thing, an upward beam, you know. Unironically, because of like how hard Super Saiyan Goku hits, it's rare that you'll actually see that super, which is funny. Because like usually he'll kill you beforehand, or you do cortical back medium into a special tag and then end your combo. So it's like most of the time you don't even see him end combos with Kamehameha, which is funny. Or most of the time they end it with level 3, just to be sure that it kills. So it's kind of funny. Alright, Goku's level 3. I stand by it. Super Saiyan Goku's level 3. Even though it might not be as flashy as some others. I think just for how strong this level 3 feels, like when you hit this super, it feels so freaking strong, especially since Goku transforms into SS3, and like I said, SS3, I love SS3, so that's a huge bias right there, but it's my list and I'll do whatever I want. Anyway, but yeah, you actually feel how hard he hits you, and the fact that when Goku fires his Kamehameha, the screen actually shakes. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but when he fires it, the screen actually shakes for a little bit as he's firing it, and that's gonna show up again when we talk about Super Saiyan Vegeta. But that little detail about his level 3 is what really pushes it to one of the best in the game. I really like his level 3. Alright, so UI Goku. So, counter super, it's a really solid one. I like it. It's annoying as fuck. I like, practicality wise, it's really annoying. But visually, it looks cool. It's cool, you know? Flips you around, teleports behind you, smacks you to the floor. It's a solid super. I like it. It's very, very annoying to deal with, and I hate it because of it. But you know, I'd be lying if I said I didn't think this super looked cool. So, it's a solid super. UI Goku's regular level 1. It's okay. It's eh. I like the pose, but that's really about it. His level 2, it's probably even worse. Yeah. I'm comfortable with that. I'm not a huge fan of his level 2. I'm just gonna be completely honest. I think the only time it actually looks cool is when it kills. Because the actual explosion links up to like the KO. And I think that's really cool. But if you're just like using it as a DHC option, it's like it's just kind of mad lame. And then the actual animation for it looks so stiff. Like I don't know if you guys agree with that, but when Goku's charging towards you, it looks so stiff. Like I don't know why they made Goku animate like that, but like his level 2 looks so stiff, bro. It looks actually unnatural. Like you can like see the frames like in between the animation frames where he's like trying to punch you. It looks really weird to me. Like Goku looks really stiff. It doesn't feel fluid at all to me. Goku's level 3. So I think it's a really good one. I really like it. I really like the charging up animation where like he powers up and you see like the giant white aura erupt from his body, and he goes straight for the punch, knocks you around, throws you to the floor, punches you, uppercuts you, does the Kamehameha, and you see the little the lines from his eyes. Love it. It's just great. Actually, I'm gonna put it here. Actually, I love this super. It's really good. It's one of the only things I really like about UI Goku. His level 3 is freaking godly. It's awesome. Which is ironic because he's literally the peak of godhood. It's literally Ultra Instinct. So I guess it's fitting that it would be God tier. But, you know. Ghost. I really like this super, actually. Before they nerfed it, I mean, it still has some usability and combos, but it's way harder. And then the Oki is, troubling, to say the least. But I really do like the super overall. I like the concept of it. If it was the ghosts without the ability to control them, it'd probably be like here, like in this down here. But I really do like the practical sense of it. You know, it being to be used in combos, Ghost Oki, you know, even though it's way harder now because of the recovery, but I still really do like this super and what you can do with it. So, I really like Ghost. It's cool. And the fact that each ghost does their own like unique pose that's specific to that ghost, I think is really cool. It's a nice little details that they add in. All right. Um. So Gotenks level 3. I'm also including the version with Piccolo. And is there another version of his level 3? Um. I don't know. No, I think it's just that one and Piccolo. So I'm gonna include both of them in there. I think it's eh. It's okay. Nothing too special. The Piccolo version probably goes into solid tier, but probably only next to like Z Broly. It doesn't go that far higher. I think it's a solid assist. It's fine. You know, it's at the very edge of solid. Very edge. I feel like it could have used a little bit more of that Gotenks spunk, if I had to call it anything. Like the more jokester. You know, maybe if like Gotenks was telling jokes in the background, or maybe like I don't know. I feel like it could have used some more of that childlike goofiness that Gotenks is known for, just a little bit, just like a tiny little bit, like one little scene or something before he chucks out the donuts, or maybe I don't know. Maybe he plays around with the ball, like maybe like he juggles you, and then he does the actual volleyball setup or something. I don't know. I feel like it's missing that one thing, and then it could be way higher. But it's just solid. It's an okay assist. Just okay. Next is hit. Um, it's okay. You know, it's very close to being lame, but I do like the charging up animation where he freezes time and you like see the ice effects like in the background. I think that's really cool. It's a solid super solid. His other super, um slightly higher. I'd probably put it like here. The aura for hit looks really good too. I really like Hit's aura in this game. It looks really really good. And also the fact that it literally just nukes your health now. It's literally like it's literally a freaking gun. If you use this in a combo, you're pretty much guaranteeing the opponent's gonna die. So I really like this super a lot. Hits level 3, I don't think I need to say anything. Hits level 3 is one of the best in the entire game. It's freaking amazing. Literally on some JoJo shit. Freezes time, punches you over and over, resumes time, and you just go flying off the screen. It's a good super. I like it a lot. Janemba's Rock super. It's fine. Nothing too special, but nothing horrendous. Solid damage. You know, helps out a lot with a lot of ground DHCs, so it's good. Janemba Sword Slash is pretty much the exact same. It's fine. You know, it's a solid level 1. Looks cool. Good effects. Good close up at the end. It's a solid super. Very solid. Janemba's level 3 is freaking lame. It's not cool at all. For being a demon and being able to teleport and having a sword, like his level 3 is ass. Easily one of the worst level 3s in the game in terms of visuals. It's not impressive at all, especially since Gogeta Blue literally came out right after him. Like, bro, Like, bro, yeah, y'all could have did something more with that with Janemba. Yeah, y'all could have easily done more with this character for his level 3. But they didn't. Oh god, I'm starting to get tired now. Whew. Old man hours. So Jiden. This is okay. It's Actually, I'd probably put it like here. I really like the coloring for Jiren's. Having it be like this very impactful red, basically. You know, red impact like this. Jiren's aura in general looks good, but the fact that his is red makes him stand out more against the cast. So, you know, it's a very solid super. Has some practicality effects because, you know, you actually get an SKD off of it. So Jiren's pressure can actually resume after level 1. So, that's good. Jiren's uppercut, it's fine. Pretty much the exact same thing. It's a fine super. Nice effects, nice color, good close up, but nothing really too special. And then Jiren's level 3. Just another super. The startup is cool. The fact that he charges up his arm and sends out a shockwave, like a red shockwave across the floor. I think that's really good. But the punch itself is really lame. Like, I'm not a fan of the punch. For Jiren being the brawlic character he is, like, they could have did way more with that level 3. But they didn't. So it's not going to be that much higher. Oof, it's not going to be that much higher, to be honest. I really wish they did more with Jiren. They missed out on a lot of opportunities with Jiren. Cause I don't even think the anime was still rolling at the time. I don't think the anime was still going at the time. I might be wrong though. But if it wasn't, they had plenty of material to work with. So I don't know why his level 3 had to be so boring. It's just mad. It's mad weak. Mad weak. Kid Buu. Kid Buu has a solid level 1. I actually really like it. It's the attack he used to kill everyone on Earth. So, you know, it has some lore benefits there. But visually it looks cool as well with the charging up animation. And the fact that you actually get to see your opponent fly up into the energy rain and then they fall back to the ground. I think that's a really cool effect. I forget what this move is called. But another solid super. Just overall good angle. I really like the charging animation of him like trying like air charging, running towards his opponent. I think that's a really cool pose. And the aura for Kid Buu looks really nice as well. So, very solid super. Kid Buu's level 3. It's one of the weakest in the game. It has some good qualities, like the camera angles, where he's tossing it. But that's really about it. It's just another orb attack, you know. And it also... Actually, I'm gonna put it... actually. Yeah. I think I'll put it here. But the fact that after he throws his level 3, since he actually blows himself up, he actually regenerates right next to the opponent, which is a really cool effect. So, I think Kid Buu's level 3 is you know, Nothing too great, but you know, nothing awful. Alright, so this is Kefla's Eraser Cannon, I think. I think that's what it's called. You know. Actually, I'm gonna put it a little bit higher, actually. Oh, whoa, wrong super. I'll put it a little bit higher. Because Kefla's throwing animation, it being like how she's throwing a baseball or something, I think it's a really cool effect. I really like it. But other than that, it's just, you know, ball super. The color definitely helps as well. Kefla has a very unique coloring scheme for her attacks, so you know, very nice, very nice. This is her Hell Zone, and just another solid super, very solid. Camera angle looks nice. Charging animation looks cool. Has some relevance in combos and Oki, so overall solid super. I like it. Now this super right here, I really like. I really like Kefla's Air Level 1. The fact that she like appears right above you, and like she's like literally just floating there, and then she just charges straight towards you with all the ki blasts behind her. And if you look closely, she actually launches them as well as she's flying down with the opponent. Like she actually tosses them too. Like I really like this level, her aerial level 1. I think it's really cool. And it has a lot of practical functionalities too as well. Characters like Adult Gohan, Krillin, Ginyu, you know, they can take advantage of her aerial level 1. So it has some really good practical effects as well. Kefla's level 3. I actually really like her level 3 actually. I think it has the exact same problem as GT Goku, where the startup is really cool, but then the beam at the end is very unimpactful. Like, it doesn't give a destructive finish. The beam itself doesn't really have a cool explosion or anything. Like, everything else is so good about it, but it's just that last part that's just like, oh, I got hit by level 3? Oh, okay. It's not really that impactful, but I really like everything else about it. So yeah. Next, we go to the Krill dog, the Krillin. I really like Krillin supers. I think its level 1 is really, really good. Lots of damage. Can do multiple. I really like the camera angle of the close-up where he tosses it. I think it's really good. His level 3 though, visually is probably like down here, but like his level 3 is freaking stupid. I love his level 3. That's one of the main reasons why I play him in the first place. Other than the fact that like he's like one of like my second favorite character in the franchise, but in a practical sense, this level 3 is fucked up. Especially if you build a team around Krillin, like you can get away with so much shit with this level 3. It's actually fucking crazy. I love this level 3. I love it. I'd probably put his level 3 like here. Honestly, I love his level 3. Well, actually, yeah. I love his level 3. Just from practicalities alone, like I love this level 3. It feels so good to set it up with, you know, like someone like Super Saiyan Goku or Kefla, and then you hit him with that four-way mix and they get hit and you're like, ha, guess wrong. I love that shit. Maybe I should order this. Actually, nah. I'm gonna order this later. So now we have Fat Boo. It's okay. He has an okay level 1. Nothing special, but okay. Fat Boo's Candy Beam I really like. Probably here. Very, very solid. The main thing about this one is the fact that each character in the entire roster has their own unique cookie animation. Like, everybody has their own unique cookie that Majin Buu eats. And also the fact that, you know, if Majin Buu kills you with it, you actually stay in his stomach. So, it adds a little bit more flavor to it. But I really like Majin Buu's level 3. It's a really solid super. I like it. Next we have Roshi Mafuba. Love this super. This super is awesome. Get to seal people. If it doesn't kill, you know, you get to swap out your opponent's teammates. Like, it's a really cool ass level 1. And honestly, kind of feels like a level 3 in some cases. Like, it actually feels like a level 3. This level 1 is really good as well. I really like it. It's very close to Mafuba, but the only reason why it's not higher is because of this. This shit, I love his level 2. The fact he tosses his staff right into you and it fires a Kamehameha straight at the ground. Love it. Love that shit, bro. Roshi's level 3 is good, but nothing special, I would say. I'd probably put it like right here, actually. But yeah, his level 3 is not really that special. No, generic Kamehameha, but, you know, I think it really works because of, you know, where this scene comes from, being in Dragon Ball Super. You know, I think it really works. So, I like it, but nothing, like, too great, you know what I'm saying? Alright, next we have Napa. So, Napa is kind of lame. Nothing really special about it. Just a giant explosion. You know, nothing really too grand about it. Nappa's level 3 is slightly better. Like, ever so slightly. But it's still pretty lame to me. And you may have noticed, I don't like Mouth of Blast supers a lot. It's just not really my thing. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of Nappa's level 3. It doesn't feel that impactful. And, like, you know, it just doesn't look cool to me. Special Beam Cannon's also pretty lame. It just feels like a Kamehameha super. Like, it doesn't have, like, any of, like, the special drill effects it did in the anime. It just looks like a beam. Like a generic-ass beam, so... yeah, it's pretty lame to me. Alright, Hellzone is pretty much the exact same as Kefla. They're essentially the same super. But I think Kefla's animation is slightly better. Only slightly. It's only slightly better. And Piccolo's level 3, pretty lame. Camera angle on startup is nice, but everything else is really lame. No kind of redeeming qualities about it, you know. It's kind of boring. Alright, so Gogeta 4. I actually really do like his level 1. Like, I think it's a really cool level 1, but I feel like because of Gogeta Blue's existence, it actually crippled like his level 1 potential. Like, he could have did so much more with his level 1, but because of Gogeta Blue, he wasn't able to get it because it was already on another character. So it could have been so much better. Really, it really could have been so much better. And the fact that it wasn't a super like Goku Black where the other clones of yourself like beat up the opponent. It's like, no, they all kind of just show up. And you end up punching him with the real Gogeta anyway, so it was like, what the hell was the point of making clones out of yourself? Like, it's mad weird. But yeah, Gogeta 4, solid, but Nothing great. Next we have Gogeta's Instant Kill. This is easily a godlike super. Easy, easy, easy. Godlike, godlike. The startup animation being this two Super Saiyan 4s side by side, and it joins together into Gogeta 4. Like, bro, that super is amazing. I love it. It's an instant kill, and it has actual practical capabilities with the level up system. Like, it's just a really great super. His regular level 3, on contrast, is kind of whatever. It's like in the same vein as Cell, but slightly better. Where's Cell at? God, I can't find Cell at all. Where's Cell? There he is. But yeah, I'd put it slightly above Cell just because of the effects of the actual beam, and then the close up of him charging it is really cool. But other than that, it's, you know, just your standard beam attack. Nothing too special. Alright, Baby. You know, Baby really reminds me of 16, actually. So, I'm actually just gonna put him next to 16, actually. Both their level 1s essentially do the exact same, but Baby's is slightly worse at it. So, it's practically the same thing. Revenge Death Ball, I really like. I'd probably put it like here. Yeah, I'll put it here. I really like Revenge Death Ball just because of how visually different it looks. You know, with the black and purple, the fact that like, no wait, it's black and blue actually, black and blue. Sorry. Yeah, I like the colors. The fact that you can do it in normal combos and it won't like miss like base Goku Spirit Bomb. You know, it has a lot more practicality sense to it. And overall, I think it just looks cool. Like having this giant ass orb just fall on top of you and explodes. Like, I think that's really cool. And then Gorilla Super. Really like this super. Next time I'm gonna put his Gallic Gun here. It's only slightly weaker just because I prefer Great Apes to be like brawlic characters. But I do know they can shoot energy waves, so I'm not really surprised Super Baby 2 has a gorilla form, but, you know, there ain't nothing much I can do about it. So, you know, but I think it's cool, you know, it's fine enough. Tien Shinhan. So we have his level 1. I think it's really cool. I really like this super. Very solid. Shit ton of damage. Good, very good camera angle actually when it closed in on Tien. You see his aura. I think that's a really cool angle. Next we have Tien's level 2. It's essentially the same thing, but you know, just more damage and another camera angle. So they're essentially the same super. Still. Sorry about that. I had to check something real quick. And then Neo Tri-Beam is, like I said, the exact same thing. It's just a Tri-Beam, you know. Good camera angle, good practicality, does the same same much damage. You know, very solid level 3. But that's really all I can say about it. Chaozu, slightly higher. Actually, yeah, slightly higher. You know, having Chaozu sacrifice himself, but it does make you lose a very important tool of Tien, so that's definitely an issue. But yeah, Tien. Very nice, very nice. I feel like they kind of missed an opportunity with Chaozu. Actually, I feel like they could have made his explosion just a tiny bit better. I feel like they could have done like a tiny little bit better with Chaozu Super. Just a tiny little change, but I still think it's a solid visual, especially when I think kills and the camera angle like kind of like goes from Tien's perspective to Chaozu, or where Chaozu was, like when it kills. I think that's really cool, because like no matter where Tien's on screen, it will always zoom in on that angle, and when it kills, and I think that's a really cool detail right there. Trunksu, so they don't have his level 2 here, but I'm still gonna count it anyway. I think it's solid. It's kind of like in the same vein as like Beerus level 1, where like visually the ball itself looks cool and the startup looks cool, but it's like, you know, you're just average super attack, nothing really special about it. And then Trunks' level 2 is literally his Shining Slash from his toolkit, so you know, it's kind of whatever. It was a whatever change. I don't think Trunks really needed a level 2. But, you know, it's a cool addition. Heat Dome Attack, sorry. I almost said change the future. Sorry. But Heat Dome Attack, very good level 1. It's the one he killed Cell with, so you already knew that one was gonna be fire. But yeah, I really like his level 3. It's a command grab, so it has a little bit more versatility. And the fact that I really love the angle where he like tosses the opponent straight upward, and then he like starts blasting you up, and the actual beam itself actually feels like it hurts, you know, when you get hit by it. So I really like it. I really like this his level 3. Base Vegeta's Gallic Gun is pretty much the exact same as UI Goku's, actually, where the pose itself is really cool, but like, you know, the beam is just the beam, so you know, it's not really too standoffish, or not standoffish. It doesn't really stand out too often, you know. It's okay. And it also has some, you know, character-specific uses like Krillin or Adult Gohan or Zamasu or somebody like that. So I think it has some extended perks as an actual practical tool, but you know, can't really spend too much time experimenting and stuff like that. But you know, it's a good super, very good. Alright, I love this super. I love this shit. I love Base Vegeta's level 3. Not only because it's the one he killed Napa with, but this is the first time Vegeta has ever had this move in a video game, to my knowledge. Vegeta has never had Galaxy Breaker as a super attack, or even a move in his toolkit before Dragon Ball FighterZ. And the fact that they added this in as a brand new entry, it's awesome. I love it. Because they could have just made his level 3 just a bigger Gallic Gun, but they actually went a unique route and used the one he killed Napa with. I freaking love it. Especially when you get the grab off of it first, and then you get the way better camera angle. Like, bro, that ass shit's cool as fuck. Next we have Blue Vegeta. Kind of in the same vein as Blue Goku, actually. Very, very cool angle. Oops, let me push that over. Yeah, so yeah, very cool angle. Good effects. The only thing is that you can't use it in the air, but Vegeta doesn't have any problems getting to the ground, so it's not really your fault most of the time, so. Ow. Oh, stretching these old ass man bones. Good lord. Whew, your boy's starting to get tired. Oh, we're almost done. We're almost done. Alright, so this, I love this level 1. I love it. I love it. This shit's got like, easy got like super. Just pummeling your opponent to the ground, and when you kill with it, you literally just see the opponent's body just laying there, and then as Vegeta just jumps off your body, like, bro, that shit is so satisfying to kill with. And the fact that you can, if you still have your smash attack, you can actually combo after it, and then it doesn't get affected by double super scaling, so you still get the full damage you would have if you did it normally. So it's like it has very good practical uses. So it has to be a godlike super. It has to be, and it actually can be a whiff punish tool actually. So you know, there's some use for it there. Vegeta's level 3 is kind of whatever, and when we get to SSJ3, there's a certain aspect of Blue Vegeta's level 3 that sadly wasn't ported over from his Super Saiyan form, and that's why it's so low. But it's just like your generic beam level 3. Nothing too special about it, really. Not a huge fan of it. But then we get to this, and yeah, like I said, every level 5 in the game is an instant god tier super. Just because of the pose when Vegeta just draws his fist back and he lets you freaking have it. He just punches you so hard and it throws a ki blast at you and you freaking explode. Like, bro, that shit's sick to me. That shit's so cool. But yeah, Vegeta's level 5. I don't think anybody's gonna disagree with that. Okay, so they actually don't have Vegeta's alternate Big Bang attack, but actually I really like Big Bang attack. Mostly because of the charging animation, but when you're charging it, the actual like effects of it looks really good, and the fact that his downward Big Bang attack looks like the one he did on 19, I think is really freaking cool. And it has a lot of practical uses in it as well, with like Z Broly, Adult Gohan, Krillin, stuff like that. So it's like it even has some really good practical effects as well to it. So I really like Big Bang attack as a super. Alright, so now we get to Vegeta Super Saiyan. And the reason why this is so much higher than the blue version is not only the startup looks way better, well, not way better, it's essentially the same startup, but Vegeta's is slightly slower, so you can actually see his aura and the pose he takes. But when he's charging it and launching it, the screen actually shakes, unlike with blue Vegeta. So like it feels so much stronger when you kill with it. And I think that's why it's so much higher on this list. It just feels stronger. Especially since, you know, this is the actual Vegeta that uses this technique, you know, for the first time. So, of course, it's going to feel a lot better for him than, you know, blue Vegeta. So, yeah, SSJ. Spirit Excalibur, Dragon Ball Heroes, like, come on now, that has to be in a god tier rank. Just a fantastic super. The fact that they actually took liberties into using a Dragon Ball Heroes exclusive move for Vegeta is a really awesome idea, and I feel like they could have did those with other characters as well, but they kind of didn't. So, you know. Shame. But yeah, Um, very, very good super attack. I really like Spirit Excalibur. I'm sorry. Let's see. Vegeto's Aerial level 1. I think it's good too. I really like it as well. The aura, the close-up when he's using instant transmission, the punch afterwards, like, it's a really good super. I really like it. Nothing really else about it though. It's just a great super overall. Alright, and then Vegeto's level 3. I would say it's just a generic level 3, but it has the added effect of adding the blue Goku and Vegeta on startup before, like the little flash of the characters. And the fact that you can actually see which ear is the Potara earring is on, because like Goku's would be on the ones facing the opponent, and then on Vegeta's end it wouldn't be, and so it actually keeps it consistent to the characters wearing the actual earrings, which is really cool. And then also the effects is really good too, like with the blue beam and then the yellow spirals around it. It looks really good. And also, it's one of the best level 3s in the game for Oki. So, Oof. God, I really need some water. Alright, we're almost done, True. We're almost done. Stay hydrated, kids. Stay hydrated. So Videl. Videl she has a lot of supers actually. But she has an okay super actually. I'm gonna put her next to SJ. It's okay. Has some really good practical effects of her being able to combo after it. And then the actual animation itself looks cool. Her being a martial arts means she's going to be way more strike focused. So, giving her a level 1 that actually launches the opponent into the air is a fine addition, I would say. And, yeah, I really like it. Her counter super, really great as well. The fact that Great Saiyan Man shows up and actually does his entire pose is a really good effect. And the fact that he actually skips his animation if you already did it, so it's not like you have to see it every single time the opponent does it, which helps out a lot. So yeah, I really like the counter attack. Really like it. This one is pretty much exactly in the same boat. I really like the fact that Gohan literally goes out of his way to save Videl, and he turns Super Saiyan. And he actually, if he's wearing just a bandana, he'll actually lose the bandana. Like whenever you call him afterwards, like it stays lost. Like he doesn't regain it. And I'm pretty sure in the end screen, the bandana stays off as well. So yeah, with the bandana gone, like Gohan looks really cool with his Great Saiyan Man suit on. So adds a little extra points for consistency. I think she has one of the best level 3s in the game visually. It looks really cool. Just a very good beatdown. Very good camera angle as they Gohan and Videl combine together for one last kick. Drags you to the floor. Both of them do a backflip, lands next to each other, and it hit you with a thumbs up. Like, bro, that level 3 is sick. I don't know. I don't know about y'all, but I love that level 3. It's really good. Yamcha. I actually really like Yamcha's level 1, actually. Practicality-wise, it's very fun to use because you can control its actions. But, you know, the numbers on it aren't really that good. I think it's one of the weakest in the entire game. But the stuff that you can do with it, and the fact that you can go from your level 1 into your level 3 just adds a lot more practicality use to it. And I don't think it looks bad visually at all. It's very simplistic, but that's literally the whole point of the Spirit Ball. You know, it's supposed to look like a weak Ki Blast, but Yamcha can actually control it. So, you know, I think they did really well designing it. So, yeah, that's Spirit Ball. Wolfang Fist, just like Videl's level 3, it's literally just a beatdown super. He literally beats your ass, you know, and pretty much sends you to the corner always. And even if you're not in the corner, you can still, well, then again, his level 3 Oki isn't that great. You're only knocked down for 14 frames, but, you know, if you're near the corner, that doesn't really matter too much. So, you know, it has some really good uses. And like I said, he can go from his level 1 into his level 3. So, it has more practical use than other characters in the roster. Zamasu. So this is the last character we're going to talk about. So, Zamasu, I'm just going to get these over with. I'm not a big fan of Zamasu supers. I'm going to be completely honest. I really don't like them. Like, at all. For such a flashy character, like, his supers don't really look that impressive to me, like, at all. His Blazing Judgment looks cool, you know, for combo fodder, but his regular level 1 doesn't really look that fancy. And then his level 3 does, well, yeah. His level 1 has the fancy startup, but afterwards it's like, bro, it's such a freaking slog, bro. It's so lame. And like I said, for being a flashy character, like, he should have way more than that, bro. Or at the very least, if his level 3 is gonna look like that, then, like, either give him a level 5 or give him, like, a level 2. Because, like, the supers he has now just aren't really that impressive to me. So yeah, that is everybody's super attacks. Mostly cosmetic and visuals. But some practicality was taken into consideration. So I'm actually going to do some finalized ordering before we end it. So Goku is probably my favorite. Krillin is probably my number 2. I would say Gojita, Roshi, 17. Vegeta's level 5. Actually, I'll put it here. Vegeta's level 1. Damn, man, this is tough. This is tough, actually, ordering them. I think I would put Vegeta here. And I'll put base Vegeta here. And I'll put baby here. And I'll put Yamcha and Videl here. Goku Black. GT. Blue Goku. UI. Hit. Okay, I think I like that, actually. I think I like that. I think I like that. Yeah, I think I like this. I actually like this, actually. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, so that's gonna be it for me. How long have I been streaming? I've been streaming for like 2-3 hours, so we reached our criteria for today. I was going to probably play some games afterwards, but I wasn't expecting this list to go this long, so we'll probably do that Tuesday. I really want to get back into streaming again, but yeah, I missed the entire week last week because I wasn't getting enough sleep, and then also my job was kicking my ass again, so I really didn't have the energy to stream or work on any new projects. So I'm gonna try and get that done tomorrow. That way, I'll have some extra time to actually stream for the week, and hopefully I can finish my projects tomorrow that I have planned for next week. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, because I don't think I'm gonna be alive for that much longer. Actually, I think I'm gonna end it right now. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see y'all next time. So yeah, I'll see y'all later.